welcome. This week we have been majorly analyzing social media network using Python, and all this is majorly encompassed in social network analysis, where we use network theory to study social network structures by mapping and measuring relationships and resource flow between actors and ties and majorly we used Stanford network analysis project data, and the data we said to use was the Facebook combined. What we did, we loaded the data using the necessary libraries, and we converted the data into a network. Our network was G2, and we used nx dot from pandas to page list to convert the same into a network, and from there we were able to view the edges or the ties, and we also managed to check how the nodes, which is the actors and the edges within, and we did basic network metrics like degrees of centrality, between centrality. Also, we looked at cluster coefficients, and we did community detection using lead and lag, and where we were able to check the number of communities, community size summary, and we were able to visualize the detected unities. And using the metrics, we were also able to determine the influencers, and we added another matrix eigenvectors so that we were able to determine nodes which are connected to other high scoring nodes. Then we visualize the relationship, and in visualization we used a static approach, and we were able to see the communities, and based on the size of the connections, we also use interactive visualization to visualize the larger community. And from there, in this analysis, our insights from the Facebook data, there were 4,039 nodes and 88,234 edges in the network. The network had 17 communities with minimum community size of 19, the maximum size having 548, and the average community size was 237.59. Then, based on the degrees of centrality, the nodes we were able to determine the 5 nodes which had more which were more central to the network and with more connection, being the first one, node 107, 1684, 1912, and also based on centrality analysis, we were able to get the nodes with greater influence in terms of control of flow of information between the nodes, and these ones were 107, 1684, 34, 37, and 912 in that order. Then based on agent vector centrality, that is nodes that are connected to other high scoring nodes are 9, 12, 22, 66, and 2206 in that order. And these three can be able to enable us identify uh, influencers, and you can go based on your interest and what you want to convey. You will be able to know the influencers you can pick. And generally, the role of influencers and community in public campaign include they act as central unit for spreading information and trends in the network. They also can leverage their audience and members and positions to influence opinion and shape behavior. We can also use the same for targeted engagement in the network. And based on our analysis, the recommendation we will recommend, the recommendations we have is that in case the campaign wants to target larger audience, then the nodes with more connections like 107, 1684, 1912 are appropriate to be engaged in that scenario. While in case they want to target larger audience with greater control of information flow, then nodes 107 followed by 1684, 37, 34, 37, and 912 will be appropriate. Then in case we are targeting, we want to target quality connections, then we will go with node 12, 19, 12, 1912, then node 2266, then 2206 in that order. Then in event we want to our message to reach high communities, then eventually we'll go with community with larger sizes. Thank you.